Hi, I'm Sharon Abaud, immigration attorney in the area of Los Angeles, California, here with you to update you on the most recent changes relating to public charge that may apply to you and how this may affect you. I specifically want to go into the new form that's come out, Form I-944, to talk about the type of information. Stay tuned. Before I get started, I want to go ahead and ask that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That way you receive notification every time I'm here with you or upload a new video with important information you don't want to miss out. So let's talk about who this may affect. So this is for people who has to fill out this new form by February 24, 2020. Okay. So if you are applying for residency within the United States, that means you're filing for an I-485, okay? That means that with your application, you will have to file the I-944. Now, let's say you have an I-485 pending. Okay, if you have an I-485 pending, you already filed your I-485, you do not have to submit this form. This is for people filing I-485 from February 24th forward. So you definitely want to stay updated on this and what kind of information, and maybe it'll be incentive to file your case sooner. I also get the question, oh, I have an I-130 pending or it was approved, but I'm not able to file my I-485 yet. If you're in that boat, then you may have to file the I-944, okay? Your I-130 pending or approved, or you're waiting for your visa to become current, that does not mean that you have filed your I-485 yet. So the fact that you can't file your I-485 yet, that doesn't mean that you are exempt from having to file the I-944. Now remember that the purpose of this form is to help immigration determine if, based on the totality of the circumstances, you are likely to become a public charge in the future. The way it's worked up until now is that we had a sponsor, oftentimes a petitioner. If the petitioner didn't qualify, we had a sponsor sign what was called an affidavit of support, which is an agreement with the government that in case that the immigrant seeks public benefits, that the petitioner or sponsor would be liable for that amount of money. That was often enough to overcome public charge. The present time, what's happening is that that's kind of like it's still a requirement. You still need to include an affidavit of support, but it's not enough, okay? You're going to have to show that based on the totality of the circumstances, the immigrant, they're not even going to look so much into the sponsor. They will look into the sponsor, but not as much as they're looking into the immigrant. The immigrant will not become a public charge. And that is what the I-944 Declaration of Self-Sufficiency is all about. So they're going, remember that they can consider factors such as your health, your age, factors that weren't really being considered before. And I want to remind all of you, for those of you immigrating from outside of the U.S., this form has not yet been implemented at that level. It appears that it will be, but it has not. So this February 24th date is only for those applying for adjustment of status with exception. And of course, this also applies to non-immigrant visas. So what does this form ask? And that's what I want to focus. So the type of information that they're asking for now is they want to know if the person immigrating to the U.S. has a credit history. And if they have a credit history in the United States, they want to know about it. They want to see it. So maybe if you do have a credit history and you're planning to immigrate here in the United States, it'd be a good idea to start perhaps fixing your credit history. If you have debt, okay, education, they want to know about a mortgage, they want to know about car loans, they want to know if you owe taxes. So that is something that the form will ask. They want to know how many household members are in your house, and they want to know about them as well. They want to know if you have health insurance. Now this kind of goes with that healthcare proclamation, but it's not it, but it's kind of asking for it in this form, and it's asking if you have health insurance, and if you don't have health insurance, how you plan to cover for unexpected medical emergencies. And they want to know if you have ever received public benefits. Now I want to highlight that word ever, okay? The application that appears, that will be the application available to us on the day that we are required to file it. The word is ever. Have you ever received public benefits? Okay, so they're looking at everything. They don't have to automatically disqualify you. They are saying that it's 12 months in the last 3 years of public benefits, but they can also look at everything. Okay, so it's really, really important that you at least consult with an immigration attorney so that they can understand your whole history and try to come up with the best way to overcome any challenges that there may be. This is a new territory for all of us, so we will have to see what happens as this begins to be enforced, but it's something to be mindful of. And if you are close to filing, this perhaps is a reason to hurry up and file your case before the date so that you don't have to fill out this extensive form and provide all of this information. I really hope this video was helpful to you. Please remember to subscribe to my video. That way you receive notification every time I upload a new video. And I'm super excited to be here with you as always. Thank you for all your support, for just being here, and for watching me all the time, and all your lovely messages that I do get to read. And I want to thank you for being here today and listening to this video. I look forward to next time. Bye.